MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Edinson Volquez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been quite durable. Over 200 innings. It tells me he's been healthy. He's not afraid to take the baseball. We're getting to that point, though, where you start talking about the conversation and you hear the whispers of limiting his innings. We'll see if this is the beginning of them limiting his workload
tonight for Atlanta.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Here's Brandon Phillips. And he lays off there 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. He waits. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Escobar. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it. Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. On the move is Phillips. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's in time as they put the tag on Phillips, and he is out at second base.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. To his right, Moore, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a scoreless first inning for Volquez. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Mike Foltynewicz is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here's D. Gordon now. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club that you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Two and one now to Gordon. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Garcia is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a winning ball club, and a big part of it, they hit the ball. They don't just hit it, they hit for average. They put a lot of guys on base, and they drive them in because they make contact. Tough team to pitch to.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. With a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Now in the box, Justin Bohr. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Phillips is there for it. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. Past battles with Edinson Volquez, 7 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
22.
And these guys can really kick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. When you do that, you win games. I love watching them play defense.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Ready now, Adonis Garcia. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna, his career line with Bolton Average. He's gone just 2 for 13.
Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Phillips ranging into shallow right. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent. And you knew he was going to hit at that shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First offering on its way. takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Derek Dietrich.
He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Bottom of the second here with no score. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Past battles with Edinson Volquez. He's got 8 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dansby Swanson goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Mike Foltynewicz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were two down.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Yunel Escobar. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
One away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Edinson Volquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Flowers has it, and he makes the throw to first. Volquez is retired. Two down now.
Second baseman, D.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Christian Yelich would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Matt Kemp.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this
Now
is a smart
batting,
move. No
left
reason
fielder,
to tempt fate out there.
Nick Markakis.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out with a man at first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is past the diving Phillips, a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing and bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. On the move is Kemp. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Now batting, Derek Dietrich. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Coming to the plate now, Adonis Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Adonis Garcia.
And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Standing in now, Mike Foltynewicz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 36, Edinson Volquez.
Standing in, Edinson Volquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Now a swing and a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. The relay, and he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here it comes on 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Blaine Boyer will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
48, Blaine Boyer.
Derek Dietrich will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First offering on its way. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. Lifetime against this particular arm. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. In there, and it's even at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Matt Kemp.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. David Phelps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
David Phelps.
Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, this has been a completely
The left
different
fielder,
performance
number
from
22.
the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Junichi Tazawa takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And that misses 1-1. One and one, here it comes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Way in front of that fastball. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Ian Kroll
attention, please.
will come on now, and
These
he'll
changes
slide into
for
the
Atlanta.
7th spot in the
Now
lineup
pitching and
following
batting
the
in the
double
7th
switch.
spot, number
Kurt
46.
Suzuki will also
Ian
come on now as he'll move
Kroll.
into the pitcher's number
Now
9
catching and
hold in
batting
the
in the
order
9th
here
spot,
on that double
number
switch.
24. Kurt Suzuki.
Ichiro
for the
Suzuki
Marlins,
is up off the
number
bench as he'll
51.
be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. One and two, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. He could have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders. The ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Ichiro is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
This is flared right back over the mound. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Brian Ellington been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's a nice little swinging butt. He just swung over the top of it, got enough of the baseball to dribble it down third base. Third baseman did everything he could to try to make a play on it. Just didn't have enough to get him before he got to the bag. Base hit.
Here's Brandon Phillips
as he swings and hits a laser to right.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. But that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Kyle Bearclaw gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
46, Kyle Bearclaw.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 25 doubles for him this season. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 1-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Nick Markakis.
Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. This is pulled into right. And Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with
Third
only
baseman,
1
number
away.
13, Adonis Garcia.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Adonis Garcia digs in now. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Just when it looked like it might be dead and down, here they come back with a big 2 RBI hit to tie the game here late in the game. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Sean Rodriguez.
And a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro getting chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So stepping in, Dansby Swanson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Markakis heads for the plate. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself. And his teammates are pumped up.
Suzuki. Your attention, please.
Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Brad Ziegler.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. All right, back to him on the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 5-4. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Ronnie Mustelier is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Ronnie Mustelier.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box now, J.T. Realmuto. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Markakis going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Standing in, Derek Dietrich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Here's Ender Inciarte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Phillips. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
First baseman, Rodier Mustelier.
So striding forward now, Rodier Mustelier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Jim Johnson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Jim Johnson.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gordon.
Stepping into the box, Gordon. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Ian Kroll earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Jim Johnson records the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.